Today is the day I can tell you I'm starting a new company. Okay, so today isn't actually like the first day that I'm starting the company. It's just that it's the first day that I've been able to talk about it. Let all my clients know that need to know, and yeah, I'm excited to tell you guys a little bit more about it. I can't say everything, but I'm moving from being self-employed, like I had a company, but it was really just me, to bringing on a partner, and we're launching something bigger for growth. We'll talk a little bit more about it today, but happy to be back on the vlog train. Not like permanently, just for today. Do you miss being on camera?
Oh, that's what's going on. Yeah, hi everybody.
If for some reason you're just following along on my adventures, that's my wife Megan. We've been married 10 years now this year. Okay, tell the people how it is that you've managed to put up with me doing crazy things all the time.
It's a good question.
Always doing different things, buying things, and starting new things. Go.
I think that the biggest thing is that, this is so weird talking to the camera again, is that we have built trust because we've been together for so long, that I've seen you start a lot of new things and try a lot of new things, but like overall it's gone really well. And part of a partnership is letting you live life, and I don't want to stifle that in you. So there are times when you start something and I know it may not work out, but I need to give you the freedom to try it and find that out for yourself. So really, at the end of the day, I'm an amazing wife. That is just how it works.
It's true, actually, yeah.
So yeah, keeps life exciting, and I admire it because you have a lot of drive, and when you have an idea, you go for it. That's pretty cool.
What kind of drive?
Okay, simmer now. Your favorite song is okay, love you. See you later.
What's your words of wisdom?
Peace. Love. Love, love, love.
I think whenever you feel like you've got something under control, that's the time to blow it up. And 16 was the first year where I felt really comfortable in my business and what I was doing, and like I was on top of it, and I had kind of figured out a good way to make money and to have a lot of fun doing it and help people. I made more money last year than I ever have in my life, and I did it fairly easily, I guess. But I realized at the end of 2016 that I was actually afraid of going to the next level, and I don't want to be afraid, and I also don't want to be comfortable, because when you get comfortable you stop growing. So kind of had to make a decision to blow it up a little, bringing on a partner, giving up some of my freedom and my control, and being able to do whatever I want whenever I want. But I believe it's going to pay off in the long term, so gotta see how this goes. I'm super excited. Business is along the lines of what I've been doing already, helping businesses connect with people using the power of social media and other kind of online tools, whether it's websites or maybe online ads, but really the core of it is creating quality content on social that customers care about. Say hi, Wyatt.
Hi, Wyatt.
So Wyatt,
What?
meanwhile in Saskatchewan, but also flat clothing,
That's right.
you kind of had a video go a little bit viral, didn't you?
A little bit.
Come on, 550,000 views on it?
It's not bad.
Great idea. Where'd that come from?
You?
Oh yeah. Have you guys seen it? What was the caption?
Ooh. When it's above 0 in January.
Oh yeah, totally. I'm gonna like throw a link up here somewhere. You should watch it. It's pretty sweet.
Sure.
Boom. Share it.
Spread
Let's
it
get it
again.
to 1 million.
Yeah.
Let's go to 1 million. Where are we going? Higher! Pros and cons. How about that handwriting? That is great. Pro number 1, freedom. There is a lot of freedom with being self-employed because nobody else is really like relying on you other than like your clients, but there's no employees, there's no employers, there's no managers, no bosses. It's just you. You get to set your own schedule, your own hours. You get to decide when you start, when you finish, when you're working, when you're not working. That's kind of nice. Con number 1, no freedom. On the opposite side of this, you always have to be on. Like even when I'm going on vacation, I got my phone, I got a data plan because if something goes wrong, there is nobody else to step in and help you. Pro number 2, money. The nice thing about being self-employed is like you're in complete control over the cash flow. And so when you work really hard and line up a whole bunch of work for a few weeks, hey, you can be doing really, really well and you've got complete control over that. Con number 2, money. When it all relies on you, if you don't have a good week, then you're not making any money. And so when you're self-employed, you have complete control, but you're also going to hit a limit much faster than if you've got a larger operation. Motivation. I found this really freeing when I became self-employed, that you're motivated to do something because if you don't do the work, nobody's doing the work. And if you want to get paid, then you need to work. Most days it's just like it's easy to get into it because you're building your own thing. You're not building somebody else's thing, you're building your own thing, and so that provides a ton of motivation. Con number 3, lack of motivation. It can get a little bit lonely when you're doing this all by yourself. Or when you have days, and they do come, where you don't feel motivated, it'd be really, really nice to have somebody to like talk to and say, man, like I'm just not feeling it today. Like, what are you up to? What's your creativity? And you begin to draw energy from them and bounce some things off them. And it helps to motivate you when you know you're side by side, or when something goes wrong, which can happen, it's like so demotivating. And it's nice to have somebody to know that, you know, is there for you to be able to like, you know, kind of pick you up or encourage you or, you know, come alongside you. I tried to think of like the pro for this one and I just couldn't get it. I think it's just simply a con, which is limited resources. And that is that at some point you can only help so many people because you only have so many hours in the day. And there's probably things that, you know, you want to do for people, but that's not in your skill set or your core strengths. And so if you tried to do it, you kind of make a mess of it. But if you had some other people that were able to do it, then, you know, it could kind of work together. And yeah, I think that's one of the big cons for me, is that I end up running out of time from the things that I want to be able to do. My decision? Build something bigger. Work alongside somebody, take some more rest, build something bigger, and hopefully it'll work out much better in the long run. So yeah, that's kind of what I've been up to. Processing through that, making plans for that, trying to execute on that. More to come.